back to film my Pan That Palette update. Kind of has to be a quick update because we are going to the water park tomorrow and I have a million and one things to do, but I didn't want to not film a video, so here is my update. As I told you guys last time, I'm going to be focusing on one or two shadows instead of... Sorry, Damien's in here. One or two shadows instead of using the palette as a whole, and this is where I am at. As you can see, Naked down here is no more. There's nothing left, so I managed to finish another shadow, but kind of going down the row, Sin is a lot more pan showing. Sidecar has more pan showing, and then you can also kind of see that edge is gone. Buck, there is a little bit more pan showing. Half Baked I used this month, but there really isn't anything significant progress wise. And it's kind of the same thing for, I believe this one is Smog. Yep. Dark Horse, there's a little more pan showing, and I definitely used this a lot more this month. Toasted, I didn't use. Hustle, I didn't use. Creep, I used. And Gunmetal, I actually did use too. So I pretty much used everything in here at least once. It was more the shadows towards the beginning of the palette though that I was focusing on. For this next month, I think I'm going to focus on Sin, just because I feel like that is the next one that is really close to being done. I know Sidecar is too, but I don't know. I just think I'm going to start with Sin. Just get these first three out of the way. Buck I'm a little bit surprised with because pretty much any time I use Naked, I also use Buck. So I'm a little surprised there isn't more pan showing on that. But that is where I'm at. I'm pretty happy with my progress. I feel like if I could finish one shadow a month, that would definitely be a good way to go about it because there are 12 shadows, 12 months in a year. So I feel like I'm kind of right on track even though I had already finished Virgin a long time ago. But I'm just thinking if I could finish Sin or Sidecar by the end of March, I would be kind of on a nice track to finishing the palette on time. So I'm pretty overall happy with my progress. The only thing is I still just haven't really found a way that I love to wear Gunmetal yet. There's a couple ideas I've been wanting to try, but I just never really feel motivated to try them. Because I don't want to get to the, the end of the palette and have Gunmetal be that last color and me just dread using it. I really want to try to keep using it throughout so that way it gets lower and lower and lower until it's gone. I just don't want it to be the last eyeshadow. So that is where the Naked palette is at. And then I've mentioned before my MAC Fabulousness Warm Eyes set is also kind of in my Pan That palette because I thought that the Naked palette on its own was too easy. So this is where that is. As you can see, maybe the camera's a little not so great. With Glamour Light, that one edge is gone. I've been really working on making a bigger gap there. Just kind of working on that edge in general. Retrospect, there's a little bit more pan showing too. I feel like it doesn't maybe look like a whole lot more, but it is. And then I think everything else is kind of the same. I know I did use Sketch a couple times. Cognac I didn't use, and didn't use Honesty either. So it's mostly those first two again, but those are just the shades that I feel like are really easy for me to finish. Honesty is going to be the hard one out of this just because it's, in my opinion, just not a good shadow. Like, it swatches decently, but on the eyes it just, and even swatched on my hand, it just comes across as like glitter. But it doesn't really, come off as any color or anything. It doesn't really look nice over other shadows either. I tried that idea. So that is where this is. But that is it for my update. So I'm just going to go ahead and, like I said, keep focusing on one or two shadows. I'm actually thinking about doing like one shadow out of the Naked palette.
Are you done yet?
Not quite yet, Damon. And then one shadow out of my MAC Fabulousness Warm Eyes. So I think that's what I'm going to do, just so that way I'm kind of working on them both equally. But that is it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.